Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Supercholatemilkshake, and I am here with a quick little video. Okay, this is just going to be a quick little update, and I know that there are going to be some people out there who will probably question about this because I've been posting kind of some updates for the past while now. First of all, I wanted to talk about the month of scams, and if I had to say anything, expect it to be a bit of a disappointing year this year. I don't think I have everything that I need to recorded, prepped up, or started, and I'm nowhere near ready to just get everything. And, you know, part of it's just because a lot of things have happened at once. I've been kind of going through a lot for the past couple of months, and honestly, there are some things that happened within the month beforehand, like quite literally in August, like towards the end of August, basically, when I decided to stop working and start doing the game jam and such. And, you know, my dad really chewed me out for that one. And it's been kind of wearing me down. And I think that's part of my problem right now is that, you know, that's kind of what's caused me to do most of that stuff. Or, well, feel the way I've been feeling of late. But, you know, and, yeah, you know that everything just started rolling downhill shortly after that. But, you know, if I ever had to say anything, I mean, if I listed all the family problems from my perspective, like, I would tell you to go pop, like, 1,500 buckets of popcorn and grab, like, 16 or 80, 90 packs, 90, like, 12 packs of soda, because it's going to be a long list. And, you know, longer still if I included my sisters, my mom, and my dad. And, you know, most of it's going to be finger pointing against all of us, you know? And I think that right there is pretty much a problem within itself, and probably part of where most of our problems are coming from, but neither here nor there. I will say that, I am still trying to work through it, and I'm still trying to get myself back on the right track. Sometimes I am questioning if I should keep doing this, if I should stop doing something else so I can focus on this, or if I should, you know, there's a lot of questions in my mind, and I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm having a hard time explaining why I'm doing this to myself, really, because, you know, I feel like it's actually kind of pointless in a way. Like, no offense, I do feel like I'm not really achieving anything. I'm not really striving for a goal. I don't really have an end goal defined. Like, I have no idea what to do. Granted, I know I don't need an end goal, but, you know, apparently every single time I turn around, my dad is demanding an end goal, an end goal, an end goal. What are you going to do with the rest of your life? What's your end goal? What are you going to be doing? And, you know, and then, of course, he's also harping on me using the death of Grandpa, which I'm not supposed to be railing or trying to milk for money or anything like that, because I know better. He's my grandpa. And you know what? I respect the man in every way, shape, and form. He's formed me in every way he could. And, you know, honestly, I remember a lot about him. But, you know, he's also kind of harping on me, trying to tell me that I need a second job, or I need to get a better paying job, or a job that I need to work longer hours, despite the fact that, honestly, it's probably not going to pay out for me in the long run, because not only am I one of these undesirable people, but I'm also just a person who doesn't focus very well, he doesn't pay attention very well, he doesn't do a good job within some of these job markets. I mean, tell you the truth, if it wasn't for, like, the two fast food jobs that I've held previously, which was McDonald's and Taco John's, I wouldn't have jobs to put down on my resume that wouldn't last for more than maybe 3 to 4 months. 6 months tops. Yeah, seriously, that's how bad my job resume is. And most of it's my fault. Most of it is pretty much my own stupid doing and what things that I have made mistakes on, and, I mean, granted, I have been watching other people talk about how, some people become victims of the system, and you know what? It's kind of fair, because, you know what? It is true. We do end up becoming victims of the system at some point in time, and honestly, it's kind of irritating. And I'll tell you the truth, like I said, I would just rather exist right now than do anything else, because, you know, I don't know if anything else is going to give me gratification, because I feel like I've fallen into being nothing more than just a soulless husk of a man, and who has no identity and has no idea what he's doing with his life and has no clue or no vision of where he's going and what he's doing. You know? Like, I'm just not feeling it. I really am not. And, compounded by what happened of recent, it gets harder still to do some of the things that I would like to do and some of the things that I would love to do. You know? I mean, actually, do I even love doing them in the first place? That's a really big question right there. I don't know if that's a question that's been forced on me because of, well, how my dad has treated me. Like, I don't know if it's, like, something that I am feeling because this is how I get treated in modern day society, or if this is just a sign that maybe I should try to get myself out as soon as I possibly can, because it's just not working like this, and nothing's going to work if I keep doing this. Though, granted, once I do that, I'm going to start having to fight with my dad again, because he's going to be complaining about the fact that I don't have a job, I'm a worthless bum, and I'm going to be nothing but laziness to him. Just pure 100% lazy. Because that's all he'll ever see. That's all he'll ever know. He'll refuse to understand. He'll refuse to dive deeper. He will refuse to take a look around and see some of the changes that I could probably do and possibly make. You know? Like, I think back to Taco John's a lot when I quitted it. Handed in my 2-day resignation, my 2-week notice. I felt really damn good about it. Like, I felt better than I've ever had. Because not only was I getting out of an environment that felt kind of toxic to me and was beating me down, and, I wasn't really necessarily enjoying myself with, and I was getting myself out of a rut that I've been stuck for a very, very long time, but I also felt like I could do anything at this point. Like, I could focus on what I needed to focus on focusing on developing more videos and trying to write more stories, and, do more things with my friends, and do more things with my family around me. Because, it's something that should matter, and something that I do care about in the long run. But, if things hadn't happened the way it happened, I'm pretty sure things would be better off right now. I would have a whole bunch of content ready for the month of scares, and even when something like this happened, I would be more than ready to do it, and of course I would have postponed the month of scares at least by a week or so, and still would have had content for you guys uploaded and ready to go, and all this other stuff, if all the things that didn't happen last year happened the way they did. After I quit Taco John's, and about maybe half a month later, my dad finds out and blows up on me, I know I shouldn't have kept it a secret from my dad, but you know what? There's also a part of me that also tells myself that I don't need to tell him everything either. Look, I get it that secrets ruin things, but, in some ways, not everything needs to be revealed either. Because you know what? I know what would have happened if I revealed the truth to him way sooner than that. Like, when I actually put in my 2-week resignation. He would tell me how stupid it is, I should find another job before quitting this one, and I should not believe in a system or something that, would ultimately fail me in the long run and is ultimately just going to fail me. And how, oh yeah, witnesses will quit their jobs and start their own businesses, but it's going to end up in absolute failure, and trying to use all these examples of all these bad things that have happened to us in the past because we decided to escape our system and escape the system and try to do our own thing. And he goes into example how I'm bringing disgrace upon my entire family just because I decided to quit my job because I didn't want to work it no more. Not because I was lazy, but because I just wanted to get out and do more with my life, you know? ADHD kind of makes it hard to focus on some of the things that you want to focus on and do the things that you want to do, you know, and the things that you need to focus on. You know, it makes it harder to do any of that. It makes it harder to balance any of that. And that's kind of the sad truth about it all, is that, you know, trying to find that balance is kind of gets really harder when you have ADHD. Incredibly hard, stupidly hard. And, you know, it's difficult for me to say. It is very, very difficult for me to say. But, you know, I wished I could find a fine line between working a 40-hour work week, trying to do this, trying to get programming in, and trying to get at least a decent night's sleep. But, in fact, I should be in bed right now because, actually, to be fair, I should be getting some sleep because I got to wake up early tomorrow morning and travel with my parents and my sisters all the way over to Whitten, South Dakota, because the celebration of life is just this weekend, in fact, for my grandpa. So, yeah. But, in fact, when you're watching this video, I might be traveling right now. Or it could be back. It only depends on when you see this video. But that's up to you guys, okay? Also, if I had to say anything too, I also saw what happened with the hurricane that hit Florida. My heart goes out to you folks, and honestly, I hope you guys do a good job recovering. I would love to send you money, but I'm kind of in a bit of a financial pickle right now, so especially with my dad because he's charging me rent to live here, which is ridiculous. With some of the BS I have to put up with, and all the finger pointing of the problems that we have to deal with. You know, I mean, just, yeah. Like, is it really worth $900 a month? Really? But, anyway. I think that, primarily, I think my issues probably stem from the whole society altogether. And, you know, like, I just kind of want to check out, you know? I just want to get myself out of what society is and what society's become. And, you know, I kind of want to do a little bit more just for myself, period, you know? I kind of want to experiment around a little bit with more of my videos. I would like to do some things. I have plans for videos, too. In fact, there are videos that I've had planned out for a while now that I haven't been able to put out for quite some time. And I kind of want to also start doing like a little bit of a mystery side to this channel too. And all this other stuff, you know, and like it's kind of hard to focus on because again, I'm focusing on multiple different things in my life. But anyway, I think I rambled on just long enough. I think I need to go to bed now and get some shut-eye. So anyway, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. This is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off.